Alright, hello everyone and welcome back to our medieval dynasty playthrough. Again, I took a little bit of a break and hopefully we won't have too many performance issues or anything. It usually takes a minute for it to load in and then we smooth out a bit. I'll just, in the interest of informing you all and getting myself caught up to speed to where we were at, we'll wander around a little bit and look at things. So it's spring. Let's double check. I'm pretty sure we paid our taxes. Taxes are 0, so we got those paid. Let's go check on our food. And water should be there too. That'll be important. That seems... Isn't that... Oh, rises in the east. Okay, we're good. I was like, is the day almost over? But it's not. So if we look in here, we have some mushrooms that we can make a little bit more mushroom soup with. Looks like we only have 9 of the bolete. Oh, then these are morels. These are the ones that we would mix with eggs to make scrambled eggs with mushrooms. So those are probably going to rot. I don't think we can do much about that. For the mushroom soup, we have 6 parasol. So we'll have to wait for fall to make much more of that. We have a little bit of pottage here. We have lots of cabbage, but no meat. So we need more meat to be able to make more pottage. We have some rye in here to make porridge. Porridge and pottage. Okay, well we're not starving yet and we have stuff to make more. I recall we planted carrots. And we don't have beetroots yet, I don't think. We planted carrots and cabbage and onions and flax. This wheat was already growing. Wheat can be planted in the spring, so we could plant more if we have fertilizer. Do we have more fertilizer? We have 52 more fertilizer. Okay. And maybe we can make more also. Alright. So we probably should do that. It's our last day of spring. So do we have beetroot seeds? We don't. Alright, that's fine. We have a little bit more cabbage, but I think that plot is full. Cabbage, carrots, and onions are full. We could do wheat. We haven't planted an oat field. Do I have that in the layout? Okay, we have beetroot. Yeah, oats are field 8. Do we have any oats? We do. Alright, let's do let's do 30 oats. Let's go find field 8. Rye is autumn, yeah. Okay, yeah, this is field 8. Do we not have... Okay, so 5. So I think I need to hoe the entire field, but then I can plant only 30 of it if I want. But I don't think it lets you plant until the whole thing is dug up. So we'll try that. Okay, that's a problem. We need logs. I need 2 logs. Look at that. Perfect. And now we are going to... Nope, wrong button. No, it was the right button.
The right man in
We're
the
gonna
wrong
make
place can make
2
all
wooden
the difference
hoes.
in the world.
That's not gonna be enough. Maybe I should just go ahead and go ahead and make maybe 2 more, because boy, I know I say this all the time, and it's probably annoying for some of you guys that don't care about the other game, but when I go from playing Rust
I
and
should
then
bring my relatives over. Maybe not.
and then I play this, it's just such a like stark difference. Rust, I like so much about that game, but one of the things I'm learning to love in this game is that no one's gonna come and kill me while I'm playing. Oh, put it in that spot? Nice. At least not yet. They haven't implemented raids or any of that. I know people ask for those types of things. My official position on it is I like that this has like a pastoral calm, you know, just I can just farm and enjoy. If I go out, there are risks. There are wolves and bears and bandits, and I think there should be some risk. I, you know, get annoyed when I die because I don't feel like I'm doing anything that is risky enough that should happen. But I feel like a game with no danger at all in it can kind of feel a little bit flat at times. I know one of the first people I saw play this game is a friend of mine that I play Rust with, and that was part of why he quit playing this, was because he, you know, it was just a little too tame for him. And I was thinking, that's when I'm having a, you know, when I have like a long work day or something, I don't necessarily want to go and hear somebody explosions at my door. You know, I want to come out here and fertilize and plant. I'm pretty sure I would say that spring is my favorite season to play in the game too. So one thing I'm going to try to remember to do in the next episode when we get to summer is go buy cool clothing. I read about this. You know, I always complain about the, you know, how the character will say like he's too hot in the summer and too cold in the winter. But I realized that there are clothes that they designed, like the straw hat, that actually cools you off. So I do want to see if we can get some money together and buy some clothes that are designed for summer. Okay, we're going to do 5 more. Then we'll go through and cultivate this into the soil, and then we will be able to, dang it, why? Then we'll be able to plant the oats, and those will give us a nice little yield. Like, you can tell that we're gonna have.
It seems I forgot about food. Again.
Oh, food. How about some scrambled eggs? I'm actually really surprised that we're running so low on meat, because we have 2 people hunting. That Leopolda is a level 3 hunter, and so is Swaj Slaw, also level 3 hunter. They have knives. They're working at well, that okay. Let's bring this down. Bring this up a little bit. So that's only bringing in. Is that per day? Total per day, per 1 day. So they're going to bring in 9 meat per 1 day. We do want some leather coming in, but we don't need it nearly as much as we need. Do we even care about feathers coming in? I don't think I do right now. So let's put all those resources into getting more food. Okay, confirm that. Alright, good. So that's another aspect of this that I need to keep getting better at, is micromanaging, instead of whining about things not working, but to really take time and look into each setting. But I'm glad I went back and looked, because I wouldn't have had any oats this year if I didn't do that. I don't know why. I guess because this is the last field. Because I think I did all the vegetables on the first day of spring. And then I went to town and did well, I paid taxes and did a mission, or whatever they're called, a quest, on the second day. And it basically ate the entire day, which is annoying. But, so I think I'm going to plant a little bit more wheat also, because we have the seed and we have fertilizer. Usually fertilizer is the thing that you struggle with in the first couple years of planting. But it's never a problem to have too many crops, right? You're never going to be like, oh my goodness, it's way too many crops, because you can sell the raw crops, or in the case of many of these things, you can make a final crop. I mean, a final product that you can sell. So right now we're looking at, what are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. So 8 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 30 here also. Maybe I don't need more. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we do 2 more rows of wheat? Should we plant more oats or flax, since we have? Actually, if we have more flaxseed, that's probably the play. Because it's still spring. Bummer. Looking at 22 fertilizer in there. Let's do... Let's do 18 more. And we'll take this fertilizer. No. And we'll do 20 more oats. And 20 more wheat. I know some of you are like probably thinking, why does anyone watch this guy? Just slow, methodical playthrough. If that's not your thing, I apologize, but it's kind of my thing. I like playing this game. And I also play, if you're new to the channel, if this is the first video you ever clicked on, thanks for sticking around for 17 minutes. I also play Banished. Just had a little snafu with my recent Banished playthrough. Oh, new bag. Okay. Glad we had a bag. We're going to be on simple bags after this one, I think. Anyways, I had a little snafu with my Banished playthrough with an issue with a mod that I was running. So I am eager to restart and play a new save on there. But I thought tonight, you know what? Let's pop in and play some Medieval Dynasty. I want to get the bug for this game again, and when I get hooked on it, man, I'll tell you what, I will sit here and batch record and play several episodes in a row, and it feels really good to get immersed. When I get out of it and I start playing other games, it's harder to stay in this world, but it can be so fun to just be a simple medieval peasant. We want wheat. It would make me happy.
I could eat a horse.
It would make me happy if they... Oh, that one meat. That's good. Alright, I have a wooden bowl. I'm just gonna go make myself some porridge. Or gruel is the one that I make.
Now nobody will shout at me that my clothes.
Sorry, I totally lost my train of thought there when he was complaining about being hungry. Wheat grain. I think I was saying something about being a medieval peasant and how it's just fun to kind of get lost in this world and not worry too much. So one of the updates that happened since the last time I played, there have been like a couple big updates. I know in the metadata for this video, for these videos, I have in there about like last autumn update. And now we are already in IRL summer. So I need to probably change some things, but they made an update where you can now plant trees, which I kind of love that. And there are some things in this build that I think I'd like to have a tree line. Or a couple, you know, basically like fields worth of trees. I'd love to put some trees down here while we don't have, you know, other industrial buildings. I think that kind of stuff could be really cool. So this is flax. That's still going to be a nice crop of flax. That's going to be fine. Let's get fertilizer here. I think maybe, so the summer harvest is going to be not that much. Several of these will be into the fall. So summer harvest I'll probably do myself. And there's only cabbage that we'll plant in summer. But I'm thinking maybe by next...
I haven't been drinking enough today.
Maybe by next spring we can be in a position that I can put a worker, like build a field hut or whatever they're called, and get a worker helping me with farming. That would be great. Nope, not that. I want to get, yeah, oats. Oh, but we still need to dig it up first. I know there are people that play this game that are just like super efficient and precise, and they measure everything out, and I don't play like that. I have much more of a meandering style, which you guys can probably tell, especially those of you that have been watching my channel for a long time. It's kind of my personality in life. I can be organized, but you know, life comes at you fast. I don't want to stress too much over a silly game. We'll do our best, have fun with it, not stress. I know for some people the organizing is fun, so I don't mean to knock it, just saying. Sun's heading over the hill, so getting to be about that time, which is nice. We shouldn't need to eat again. Our food will reset in the morning, and hopefully we can do some harvesting, so we'll have fresh food to make more dishes. And let's look at our money. Yeah, 29. We don't even have 30 coins to our name, so it's gonna be pretty tough to get. What was I gonna buy? A straw hat, real quick, because we got that done. We don't need to go anywhere just yet. Let's. Do I even have any arrows on me? 13 stone arrows. Perfect. Are they equipped? Things you learn to look for. Stone arrows. Equipped. Good. I don't plan on hunting, but just because there's random dangerous things in this game, I want to make sure that's equipped. What I was thinking about doing is checking how affordable or not affordable is it to get the recipe to make my own straw hat. Because we have access to straw. Standard clothes, decent clothes, great clothes, padded armor, backpacks and pouches, mount, and miscellaneous. I'm going to assume basic clothes is a straw hat, not a basic clothes. Simple. Simple, simple, simple. Wouldn't be winter. Decent. Light clothes. Light hat. Okay, type of clothing. 23% heat protection. So we need straw, linen fabric, and linen thread. We can't make it yet. It's level capped. Right. No, that's a huge frustration I have with this game. Huge. I complain about it all the time. I complained about it the whole way through the last playthrough. Like, you want to level cap things like noble hats, you know, noble clothes, rich clothes. I guess I get that, because, you know, somebody who's a rudimentary crafter shouldn't be able to make the finest things. But can you not make a straw hat anymore? Maybe I missed it. If I missed it, let me know. Oh, it's called basic hat. I see. Alright. So that's 12 heat protection. Yeah, so we could get our... We'd have to not sell all of our linen thread, but how much do they sell for? Did it say? $160. Well, that's definitely more than what a linen thread sells for. So maybe we end up going to get a bunch of reeds, you know, do that. But I don't know how close. Will it let me go to sleep yet? I also need to paint my house blue. Did she say something about me smelling bad?
If only I could make a bench myself, but it's just too hard.
Make a bench?
Furniture making is almost as impossible as swimming.
Yeah, so first of all, we would need 500 to get the scheme. And we can't make these because they're level capped. So it's gonna be a while, lady. Sorry. Oh yeah, is that? Was that the? Yeah. Spruce, birch, and maple trees. Maple seedling. Okay, these are not level capped. Love that. Oh, and they're different style. That's cool. I like that. That makes me happy. Okay, cool. Yeah, I forget what you need to do to paint buildings, because I was able to dye my clothes, but
Furniture making is almost as impossible as swimming.
okay, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thank you guys for checking this out. I know it was mostly farming today, but it's, you know, it's a big part of the game. I enjoy it. Hope you did too. I'll see you in the summertime. Bye for now.